We are still learning foundation. I think I put some other tutorial in between about threading and a cartwheel without hands, but I already made these tutorials a while ago and just put it in there, right? But we finished last time with that backspin. Now we're gonna continue this series, and today we're gonna talk about something interesting, which is low top rocks, guys. Now, what is low top rocks? Well, it's actually footwork without putting your body or your hands on the floor. So how do you do that? Right now, this is your stand-up top rock. You see, I'm standing and now I'm rocking some beats, right? Very nice. But every b-boy does this, and it all looks the same very fast, unless you're a really good dancer. So what we're gonna do today is actually bring that concept to the ground. And to do that, we need this simple squat position. So if you followed my 6-step tutorial, I said, hey, if your toe and you're sitting on your heel and your toes on your butt, you don't need the hands and you can do all this stuff, right? And that's exactly what we're gonna use. So from the squat position, if I lift one leg up, I'm completely balanced, see that? Now the other leg too. So that gives me a lot of freedom to actually dance like that, see that? Now, as you try to not touch with the hands, it's very important that you keep your upper body upwards. Don't lean too much forward or backwards because you might fall, right? But if you can, why not, right? If you know how to do that, it might look really fresh, but really that's one reason that you're gonna put that hand on the floor, and that breaks that dancing thing because you start going into footwork. So try to avoid that right now. For now, just let's try to do from this squat position, or if you want, position 3 of the 6-step. The first thing we're going to do is make a little turn. Just turn, 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 right? So you step back, for instance, and with the other leg, you step forward. Now, let's say my foot is over here, I just bring my body there. So I have room to play, right? Now, from this squat position, it's also easy to go back up, right? So if you're dancing up, you can go down, and from down, by simply using that squat, you go back up. That's a light way, right? You can also make hard ways, but you're trying to avoid that. Now, if I go into this position, and I'm on my toe, and this leg is actually in front this time, I can use it to push off, to make extra room. If you need touches, that's actually not a problem, because you still don't touch with the body, the butt, or the hands, right? So it's still dancing. So we make that little turn, tack, step. Try to keep that dance going and go back down. Also, of course, always try the other way. Now, while you make that turn, you have all that freedom to do anything. In this case, let's stick out that leg. So, make an extra step if you have to, it's okay. Then, like the same concept, right? So if you do this, you can put this foot here, 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 here. You can put the hand there, 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 to give you all that freedom. And you can also do this half turn. That's actually like that cross step, but low. You can just stay on the spot, shimmy your legs. And this gives you all the freedom. Try to walk to the back, try to walk to the front, sideways, make little jumps, and make a little dance, right? It's good to always make 1 times 8 dances, not too longer. Because if you go too long, you start repeating really fast, and it goes away from your freestyle. It's a little bit better to learn to dance with short pieces instead of one really long piece, because you will have less at the end. Even though it's very good, you show it every time. Try to make sort of a freestyle. Now, just talked about it. The knee on the floor is actually not a problem, right? So what you can do if your knee is on the floor like this, you can simply do the same concept, right? You're fully in balance, so you can do anything. If you're on the knee and you hold your feet away, you can spin, right? So I can spin on the knee, no problem, but my foot can't be on the floor because that foot will block that spinning. And also here you can endlessly play with that concept, right? Go there, go there, go there, whatever you want, go up, go down, and play with this So that's actually what low top rock is. You're gonna make little pieces that are low. And my suggestion is, if you do that, try to also go back up or find a nice transition to your normal footwork or freezes or even power move. But it's a little bit better to keep it dancing. There might be all kinds of reasons that you have to keep it dancing. I've been to jams, breakdance jams, right? B-boy jams, and everybody in the cypher crawled forward, and at the end, there was 1 meter to dance. Now, I love power moves, but really, I couldn't do a flare or something there. I would have kicked everybody in the face, right? So then you are stuck with your dance. And if you have awesome dancing, you can go low, you can high, you have interesting dance too, because the same steps over and over, we all seen them. Some do it better, some do it worse, and you of course practice on this. But this makes your dance more interesting if you work with this concept. Try to go low, try to go high, and don't put those hands on the floor unless you have a reason, like you want to do that. So you want to do a little piece here, you can do that, but that's already going into that footwork realm, right? So we want to avoid that, because today we are trying to keep it standing up. So that was tutorial, guys. Work on this concept. Try to remember, if you sit on your heel, you're in balance, this gives you freedom, right? You're in balance, this gives you freedom. You're in balance, you're in, you can even lean and do backwards and whatever, because you are balanced, right? If you are on the flat foot, it's not the same. So as you can see, I'm balanced now, but not if I lean back, I fall immediately. So try to remember that concept. The other concept is with the knees on the ground. Don't forget your knees are weak, so don't force these, right? But if you put your knees on the floor, you have all this freedom, and you don't need that hands. Keep it dynamic, make little pieces, film yourself, try to invent your own dance a little bit, right? Don't do exactly like the other guys in this case, because you want to make that own little dance. That was it, guys. Try to practice this with your top rocks, makes it also more fun. See you next time.